Hey y'all, welcome back to Chasing Dreams Homestead. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the Homesteaders Hoedown and our toy drive. I'll tell you more about the toy drive towards the end of the video. But let's get started on the Homesteaders Hoedown so that you guys know what to expect when you come to the event. Y'all, we're going to have a few classes. Our classes are not going to overlap with one another. They are not going to run simultaneously with one another. We've been to other conferences, and that's just not the way we want to do it. That causes you to have to separate, divide, and conquer to go to multiple classes that are running at the same time that you're interested in. We're not doing that. So what you can expect is Debbie is going to do a caramel workshop. She's going to teach you how to make caramel from goat's milk. She has came and talked at our events multiple times about goat udder care. Goats. The woman loves goats. She shows goats. She has alpines, and she is awesome. She's also a teacher. So she naturally is a good speaker and teacher. So come on out and find out how to make caramel from any kind of milk, but specifically in her case, goat's milk. We're also going to have Dave McNulty talking to you guys while demonstrating blacksmithing. I talked to Dave. He said his class is going to be super duper fluid because he just wants to do whatever the crowd wants to learn about. So Dave is going to basically get a feel for what you guys already know or what you guys are interested in, and he's going to teach you about it while he's there. He's going to set up his forge and everything else and talk to you guys about blacksmithing. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Then we've got Miss Karen Lynn Burr wrapping up the event later on in the day. She's going to be talking to you guys about winter medicine. So winter folk medicine is what she's going to teach you guys about. She's going to teach you ways to make medicine that you can safely make at home and that will help you take care of yourself and your loved ones without having to buy medicine that's loaded with chemicals. She knows that wintertime is a big time for sickness, so she's got some tricks up her sleeve that are going to help you guys be ready to combat that. Now, these classes I'm talking to you about are not necessarily in this order. We're allowing these presenters a lot of fluidness as far as that goes. This is more of a social event than anything. Again, we do have the classes, and the classes are going to go as long as the presenters want to go. We've ran into that in the past as well, where a presenter has had a really good class, people had a lot of questions, and they were just talking well into the next class's slotted time. So we're not doing that. But I wanted to let you know Karen is going to take stage around 2 o'clock, and she's going to finish out the event. Karen can talk for hours on all of the things that she's passionate about when it comes to foraging, medicine, everything in between. She's got it in her bag of tricks, her bag of tools, and she's going to share it with you guys. We're also going to have Mr. Bret come out and talk to you guys about beekeeping. We got our bees from Bret and his wife Stephanie. They're awesome. He's a very talented speaker. And at our summer event, Bret came out to the Homesteaders Homecoming. His class was a huge hit, y'all. And that's part of the reason why we're saying we're not going to put a time cap on these classes. We're going to let these folks talk as long as they want to. He'll be somewhere in the middle of the day. All right. And last but not least, we got Miss Lessie Jo Frazier. She's going to come out and teach you guys her workshop. It will be the seed craft. It's a craft where she combines seeds and manure to get them ready to just toss out and plant themselves. It's awesome. She did it last time at our Homesteaders Homecoming. It was wildflower seeds, and you get a little packet, probably 5 or 6 of these little seed bombs in there, and you just toss them, and they're already fertilized, and they grow. It was pretty cool. So I asked her would she be willing to come out and do that. So we're going to have that going on. On top of all that, like I said, it's a socializing opportunity. There's going to be lots of chances for you to network with other homesteaders, lots of chances for you guys to ask questions of other homesteaders. Come see me, Mama Dreams, anyone else from the Dream Team. Amber and Dineshia are helping out again, as always. Those two ladies have been rock stars and huge helpers with these events. I'm super thankful to have them on the team. They're going to help out. Amber's coming all the way from northern Indiana up Tipton, Kokomo way. And then obviously Denisha's just right down the road there in Salem. Y'all, we've got folks coming from Pennsylvania to be vendors at this event. We've got folks coming from other states. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a chance for you to network with not only local folks, but folks from further away. Let's see what else we got going on for you guys. The day is kicking off with a seed exchange. So, if you've got seeds you want to trade, bring them on out. I'm sure some folks will sell you seeds if you don't have any to trade them. But just know that there will be lots and lots of different seed varieties there that you can get a hold of. I myself am going to bring some of our heirloom corn, Bloody Butcher corn seed, and I'll have some of that to trade with folks. So come on out, check that out. Last year when we grew that stuff, we had 15-foot stalks. I'm not joking, y'all. Look on the internet, you'll find the picture. those stalks were way up there. It was awesome. We will have lunch. Mr. Rick is going to come out. Rick Neal is going to come out and cook for you guys. So we'll have lunch. We also encourage you to bring lunch as well. He's going to make some soup. It may not be enough for everybody, so we encourage you to bring some lunch. We'll also have vendors that have food items that you can get food from as well. And then we're going to have a pitch-in potluck dinner to end the day. And that's when we all get to just sit and talk and watch the kids play in the huge field beside the lodge and just talk about the day and talk about our life and about our journeys and about what brought us into homesteading. You know, trials and tribulations that we've gone through with homesteading and wins and successes that we've gone through. But it's going to be a pitch-in potluck. We've got Mr. Tommy coming back. He's going to cook again for us in the evening. If you've ever met Mr. Tommy, he's cooked at our past couple of events. He's a sweet, sweet fella. He's usually got his bibs on, big beard like me, and he's the easiest person you could ever talk to, and he's a jam-up cook. So he's going to come out and help cook part of the main meal for the dinner, but everybody's encouraged to bring sides. If you don't have sides, don't worry about it. There's always plenty of food, y'all. You're welcome to bring drinks. You're welcome to bring plates. You're welcome to bring utensils. Whatever you want to bring to pitch in. It's a pitch in, okay? That's going to bring me to the next part of this. Y'all, we do these events out of our own pocket. We don't charge you admission. We're not charging you a registration. We never, ever ask you to pay money. Donations are accepted and appreciated, but you don't even have to donate. We just want everyone to come out and have fun. Mama Dreams and I remember what it was like when she was staying home with all our children, and we've got a whole herd of them, and I was working for $10 an hour supporting our family. There was tons of things that we wanted to go out and do. We just didn't have the money. You know, you go to an event, by the time you pay for lunch and everything else, you're out a couple $100 between tickets and feeding your kids and buying them a little souvenir at the vendors. We don't want that experience for folks. So we're not charging you ticket prices. The food is all pitch-in type stuff, and it should be a very low cost to you to come. You know, you got your travel expense, obviously. If you want to support the vendors, we strongly encourage you to because they are awesome folks and they're supporting the event as well. That would be great. But just know, it's a free event to attend. Kids games. Y'all, the kids games are always a hoot. They're a lot of fun. We'll probably have feed sack races again. We're going to have the tug of war rope out there, the tractor tire. The kids enjoy all that stuff. We'll probably have the Homesteaders Olympics. I'm sure Dineshia is going to bring her hay toss. That's a lot of fun, seeing which kid can toss the hay bale the highest. I mean, tons of stuff. This time we're also including bobbing for apples. So that will take you back to when you were a kid. If you're like me, you got to go to parties and you got to bob for apples, and it was a lot of fun. But here's the cool part about the bobbing for apples. That caramel that Debbie's going to teach y'all how to make earlier in the day, kids will be able to dip their apples in. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Now, one other thing is there is tent camping allowed the night before. You're welcome to come down. It's primitive tent camping. There is no powered spots or any of that. There's no RV camping, just tent camping. They don't want us messing up their field beside the lodge, and that's understandable. I'll be out there. I'm going to be there for whoever wants to come early. I'll be there. Beyond the tent camping, trying to think of what else I might need to let you guys know about. Our toy drive. Just one second here. All right, so the toy drive. Last year we did a toy drive, Stuff the Barrel. You guys came out and supported that so well. We appreciate it. The barrel was overflowing. Stuff was all around it. It was awesome. We took those toys to PACT here in Salem, Indiana, where they have the domestic violence shelter, and helped out by donating half the toys there. And then we took the other half of the toys down to Bowling Green, Kentucky, to Potter's Children's Home. Both organizations were super duper grateful for it. It was awesome. It was a great thing to do as a community. This year, what we're doing for our second annual toy drive, that my buddy Jake inspired. I need to go ahead and say that. Jake from Dog Creek Farms was the first one to say, Chase, you know, hey, we're doing this event. We ought to do a toy drive and donate to some folks. It was a great idea. So this year for our toy drive, what we're doing is we are collecting toys, and we're going to take those toys all the way out to Appalachia. Mama Dreams and I have already got our hotel room rented. Amber's going to go with us. We're looking into getting a U-Haul because it's sounding like it's going to be that many toys from everybody in the community that's pitching in on this thing and what you guys bring to the event. But what we want to do is we know that those folks have lost everything. There's just no doubt about it. You know, that is an amount of disaster that no one ever expected in the mountains, that kind of flooding. It's just unheard of. So those folks have lost everything. Tons and tons of people are lending support, going out helping clear roads, taking food, water, immediate needs. And they've been doing that for the past month. We were like, you know what? When all of that goes away, what are these folks going to do? They're not only going to be trying to rebuild their homes, waiting on insurance companies to do their job. And trust me, we've had a fire. We know how long it takes for the insurance company to pay out. These people are going to be waiting on all that, and then they're going to be hitting with the holidays at the same time. That's a ton for any parent to handle. So we were like, let's help out. Let's do a toy drive and try to save Christmas for some of these folks. Y'all, I'm telling you, some people thought it was silly when we were like, we're going to do a toy drive. They're like, that's not what they need. Right, at this moment in time, they don't need that. When Christmas is right around the corner, they are going to need that. I'm telling you, I've been in war-torn countries. I've been in combat zones. All you got to do, give a little kid some candy, give a little kid some toys, and it just makes all that chaos in the background seemingly fade away for them, even if it's just for the moment that they're enjoying that piece of candy or playing with that toy. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give those kids some hope. We're trying to take some stress off their parents' shoulders, and we're just trying to spread some holiday cheer. So we're super thankful to all the people that have teamed up with us and got on board and are collecting toys that they're going to bring to the event. And we're asking you guys, if you can, please bring some toys to the event also. If you don't want to bring toys to the event, you're welcome to give donations towards it that we'll buy more toys with. Or you're welcome to reach out to us and we'll give you a Venmo link where we've collected a little bit that will also go towards that toy drive. One other thing that we're going to try to get done and have at this event is we're going to try to have a parents versus kids Nerf War. If you've ever played with Nerf guns, you know how fun that is, and that's something we're going to try to do. We've been on the hunt for some cheap ones. We've not yet found them, but it is something we're going to try to do, and if we don't get to do it at this event, we'll be better prepared and have one at our spring event. So let me go ahead and just give you that date for the spring event. We've already got 2 speakers lined up for that one. That will be April 26th, the last Saturday of April. It'll be at the same location, the Scottsburg Woodman's Lodge. We really like that facility. It's not very far from the interstate. It's a nice, clean facility with a huge field for the kids to play in, for vendors to set up in. And, you know, it just works out well for us. It's a little drive for us, but with the facility being what it is and affordable, it makes doing these events for free possible. So that's what we're excited about. So April 26th, we hope to see you guys at Plant the Seed. But just know, if we're not able to get the Nerf Gun War accomplished this fall, we will definitely be ready for it by the spring event. If you guys have any questions, just reach out to me. Chase Stanfield on Facebook, chaseandreamshomestead@gmail.com, or you can comment on this video and I'll get back to you. We're looking forward to this event. Every event we've had has been a blast. Mama Dreams and I are usually dog tired afterwards. The cleanup's a long process, and planning these things is a long process, but it's always a blast, and we always walk away with new friends. So we get to see folks that we've seen before at our events, and it's like a reunion. We're glad to see them again, give them a hug and say hi to them, but then we also get to meet new people, and it's inevitable. Every event, new people come out, and we're looking forward to it. We hope to see you there, again, November 2nd at the Scottsburg Women's Lodge. The tentative hours are 9 to 5. The seed exchange will be a little bit before that, and then things will kick off. 5 o'clock is usually the ending, but people continue to chat and have fun well after that. So just know, if you can't get there first thing, there's still going to be plenty of fun for you to enjoy. No matter what time of day you come, it's going to be a blast. As always, y'all, till next time, keep dreaming.